Good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and we're going to continue the quest here in the Angle Mitheithel. And I looked up the wiki for the Angle Mitheithel, hoping to find out if this quest is timed or not. But unfortunately, that wiki is incomplete, and there is no information on this quest, so no hints for me. I guess I get to find out on my own. But I did find out something interesting. Mr. Pharaon here is actually a recurring character in the game. He shows up in Central Gondor as part of the Grey Company. He also shows up in Inadwaith at Horndirian as the burglar trainer. So I thought that was kind of interesting that this is not the first time or the last time we'll see this character. I'm pretty sure I've already picked up all the other quests here. At least I hope I did. Alright, Pharaon. Words, I swear I know them. So I need to reach the cache before he does. Alright, so we're going to... Oh. Go this way. I guess we could get on our horse for this, couldn't we? The path here is idyllic, quiet, and free of immediate danger. Well, I'm glad to hear that. So I guess we're actually doing a patrol while we do this. Idrin watches the four near Tornhad and reports nothing unusual. The broken wall in front of Tornhad reveals no sign of intrusion. Yeah, except for all these ghosts and Avank and other critters, right? Oh, ancient silver. Should probably not be doing this if I'm trying to find something before our ranger friend, huh? But it is ancient silver and we need it. There. No? Okay. Ah. Pharaon stands by the open cache, a satisfied look on his face. Looks like I win this round. You will need to be quicker if you are to beat me to the next cache, or to see through my stealth. The next cache is just to the north, across the river, nestled in a ditch near the western close edge. I wish you good fortune. You will need it. I don't think we're gonna beat him. I think he's doing this just to torment us. A more stalker. Okay. I was like, what's that? Oh, it's a cat. Yeah, it's a kitty cat. We don't want the kitty cats. Even though we have a kitty cat chasing us. You made it to the cache before Pharaon. Now remain alert for him. A rustling in the bush to the east signals Pharaon's approach. I am sorry for this deception, Madriel, but Pharaon insisted I help him in this. This is not Pharaon at all, but Elchon, young ranger of Tornhad. But if that isn't Pharaon, where might the stealthy Pharaon ranger be found? Right here. Young Helton has not the years to deny his elders anything, which makes him an useful ally when I have need of outwitting one such as you in a friendly contest. Ah, do not frown. It is only a game after all. How about we call off the contest, my good high elf? In the interest of preserving our young friendship, you can find the last cache and bring it back to Mithridin, and I will carry the first two back to him, heavy though they are. It is only fair, and I will not embarrass you further. The last cache is on an island in the stream a short distance to the northeast. But I got there first, so meh. As you approach the ranger cache, you detect someone sneaking about. What? Pharaon jumps, startled as you approach, and when he sees you, his face falls. Ah, you got me. Yes, I had told you I was not going to try to reach the cache, but I thought it might surprise you and win all 3 rounds. Very well, very well. But now you get to pick up the cache and bring it all the way back to Mithridin. Enjoy your victory and your aching arms then. Pharaon smirks at you. Perhaps I am more skilled at stealth than I am at losing with grace. But that is not a requirement of my duty. I thank you for the game. And you, kitty cat, are very persistent. Go to sleep. Alright. So I guess I bring this back to Tornhad. After I get this ancient iron. So it wasn't a timed quest, but it was certainly a quest set up that you technically can't beat him because, well, he's a ranger and he's stealthy. So it's nighttime here. Very pretty. Why is there a ring over here? Oh, there's a ring over here because there's somebody over here. Do not worry about me. It's a minor wound, nothing more. One of my fellow rangers is seeking a healer as we speak. Do you see the cliff to the southeast next to the waterfall? I found an unfamiliar campsite there, devoid of any souls, but I left it alone intent and first completing my task I had been assigned. And as you can see, I haven't been able to get back to investigate. I suspect some rather unsavory folk have made their way northward and into the region. For what purpose, I do not know. Would you take up the task of investigating the campsite? Let me know your findings. Excuse me, I was talking to this gentleman and you were rude and interrupted me. So let's go ahead and return this cash. Thank you for the contents of this cache. They will be of great use for the Dunedain that travel soon eastward. I understand that you bested Pharaon at one of his innumerable contests. I dare say it will do him some good to be overmatched from time to time. Few among the Dunedain have the time or patience to play at his games any longer. Still, he is a master of stealth and brings valuable skills to our people whenever he sets his mind to his duty. Thank you again for this, my friend. Alright, so I guess if we didn't already have a decent set of armor, the pieces we're getting from these are actually rather nice. They're not junk, that's for sure. So we want to conduct a patrol. Oh yes, we're still conducting a patrol. This approach to Tornhead seems clear despite hostile sounds from the heights. You are an adventurer? It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Helchon, and I am only lately removed from childhood. It is true, I am very recently sworn to the service of Aragorn, chieftain of the Dunedain. It seems only a short time ago that I led a battalion of my fellows in and around Tornhead, delving into the hillside caves and exploring the woodlands without supervision. But we were only children. Now I'm a man grown, and have taken the oath of the Rangers, and will die in service to Aragorn if I must. I am eager to prove my worthiness, but for today I have been tasked with a simple duty, patrolling the bounds of Telgarth. Perhaps you will accompany me, and tell me of your adventures. It will help me pass the time, and I fear nothing so much as I fear boredom and tedium. Has all the magic and excitement gone from the world? I will meet you near Telgarth. Oh, ancient silver. And what did we need here? Wolves, lynxes, and a vonk. Okay. Well. Let's try not to kill the bunny while we're doing this. Definitely don't want to kill the bunny. Oath breakers out here. Guess we're gonna kill a few of them. Right, so what else do we have? We're looking for Mandan. That quest is way far away. And this one is also somewhere else. This one is not too far away, but oh, platinum. Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. And looks like this whole area is pretty much surrounded by mountainous area. Wow, that made no sense. This particular area is surrounded by mountains. There. There are... Well, I know where to come get my oath breakers, if that happens to be a deed here. It is, because I just completed the first part of it. While we're doing that, let's look at this. Yeah, our map is... Let's see, where am I? I'm down here, and all our stuff is up in here. So, if I turn this way, now I'm going the right way. Got a little lag going on too. There was a definite delay between when I hit that skill and when it actually went off. I gotta move that skill. I should only be setting that off when I have a mob that's going to come close to me. Like, that would have been the perfect skill to set off for this one. I'm here... I was gonna say doggy, but warg's no dog. There's another Avant over here. I think we only need one more Avant for this. Alright, so we have Avant leather, which is probably a sturdy leather. It's a big lizard. River beaver. Oh, hello, Mr. Beaver. I can barely see you, but... Oh, you're a chubby fella. Yes, you are. Got a big fat old beaver there. Wonder where his dam is. I don't see one. This would definitely not be the best river to do that with, although they're cunning critters. And I imagine they could do it. Probably one of the hardest working mammals ever known. Okay, only need one more hide. Kind of nice. The fog looks good here. I think they finally figured out how to lay the fog right so that it looks realistic. Okay, a lot of oath breakers here. Definitely a good place to finish this deed at. Please say the avant-garde deed. That would be very nice. Excuse me. Well, I was looking for you, and you found me. And that does it for that. I'm gonna get on my horse. I don't think I'm finding any, don't think I'm finding any kitty cats down here. Did we finish our patrol? I think we did. I think our patrol finished with, our new young friend. Sorry, kitty. Okay, so... Sorry, kitty. Oh, you did sneak up on me. Sorry, kitty. Oh, luckily I only need one more. Alright. Done with that. And I completed Enemies of the Angle.
Would you do something for me?
Just the adventurer for whom I was looking for. How have your travels been in the wilds lately? With which I am well accustomed. Mine have been rather fruitless, I'm afraid, until now. That is, I have journeyed hither and yon, and now my searching has revealed just who stole my precious talisman. The half-orc who resides now at the fortress of Thelgarth, atop the very hill. What's that? I did not mention half-orcs before now. I'm certain I did. You must have misunderstood me When I spoke of half of the foemen arrayed before me being orcs, an honest mistake, I forgive you. You have helped me so much to this point. I am sure you want to finish this, my friend. Climb up to Telgarth and defeat as many half-orcs as it takes to find my lucky talisman. You'll help me see this through to the end, won't you? Probably should just take you to see an actual ranger. Let us keep on the watch for foes, though I suspect few dangers so near to Tornhad. I desire real excitement, like that told in stories of old, but so far it has not presented itself to me. He is young and foolish. Get ready, we are under attack. Oh boy. Oh, good. He's done. But now, I have to go kill a bunch of half-orcs. Because not a single one of those count it. What I have to do. Oh, these are quite impressive ruins. Now I understand why the Dunedain are here. Because this used to be a home base for them. Of some sort. Right. I think we're done in here for the moment.
Greetings.
That was quite a feat. So tell me, my friend, which villain was it who pocketed my lucky talisman? You shake your head and hold up empty hands. What? But that's impossible. Are you sure you bested the right one? But that can't be. The necklace was given to me by someone very important, people. I can't have lost it. Listen, my friend, I suppose it is time you know the truth. I am no ranger. I merely wish I was as heroic as courageous as they are. I am but a humble traveler on whom the Rangers took pity. I looked up to them so much I wanted to do everything just like they can. They looked after me for a few weeks, and during that time, they gave to me that talisman as a way to keep the dream alive. I thought one of the brigands that attacked me might have taken it, but in reality, I might have dropped it. I spun a yarn to save my pride. I am sorry, friend. So defeated, Mervelon slumps to the ground. As he does, something startles him, and he rises once more to his feet. Reaching into his back pocket, he pulls out an oddly shaped necklace. His face turns crimson. Oh, this is the talisman for which I was searching. It was in my pocket the whole time? Oh, I'm such a fool. To think I had imagined a tale so dangerous, I myself believed it to be true. Don't think too badly of me. I was very distraught. But nonetheless, you helped me on this craven hunt the whole way, and though it proved rather unnecessary, it was not a thankless task. I will do my best to live up to the Rangers I so admire, and think that I may begin with the purchase of trousers with frontward-facing pockets. Thank you for all your help, and sorry for all the trouble. Yeah, I knew he wasn't a ranger, but I wasn't quite expecting that. So the only thing I have left is to explore a campsite. A suspicious campsite. I think everything else is just turned in. At least I hope. Let's check. Oh, and Mandan. Okay. I have 2 more. A suspicious campsite. Which apparently is in this direction somewhere. Oh, not there though. Is that it's a boar. Okay, my horse is doing okay. Boar. Well, I get the feeling I might have to kill boar. And get that. Okay, so where is this mysterious campsite? Must be around here somewhere. Okay. We're looking for something. We're looking for a suspicious campsite. A suspicious campsite atop a cliff. Okay. So it is up and not down. So up there, I'm guessing. The campsite has been abandoned. Dirt covers part of this campsite as somebody hastily tried to bury it. A half-filled sack of rotting provisions lies limp on the ground. A twig snaps behind you. It's a Dunlending spy. A Dunlander, huh? We are close to Aragion, so that is possible. That is distinctly possible. A Dunlending ambushed you? Then I was right to be wary, for they are a hateful people who will stop at nothing to hinder us. We're stretched thin as it is. The last thing we need was for Saruman to turn his gaze towards the angle. The Dunlending acted alone. His ambush might not have had anything to do with the campsite. Still, those footprints you saw belong to multiple people, correct? They must be the same people holed up in that old Dunedain cave. Perhaps it is time I told you what led to my injury. I had been tasked with checking the cave's condition. Alas, I did not find it empty. The cave's new occupants decided to greet me with an arrow. I have reason to believe these people are not to be trusted. Find out why they are here, and be careful when you go. You'll find the cave to the northwest on the other side of the hill. There will be no secrets in the angle if I have anything to say about it. Alright, so let's see what we have. Yeah, we still have not found Mandan. And where is he at? Amazingly, we haven't found him, considering we've crawled all over this place. This place looks particularly impressive at night with the fog. Man then searches for useful herbs to be made into salves and poultices. I am no danger, but I am flattered that Mithradon sent you to assist me with the collection of the herbs. Unless he sent you that he might be spared coming all the way himself. Aye, that was probably it. Well, you're here now. I have been looking to collect the substance that gives glowflies their luminescence, as well as some sharp reeds for the riverbank I can use to stir my various concoctions. Oh, I would also appreciate if you picked some of the mushrooms that sprout in the damp along the river. I don't really need mushrooms, but gather them all up the same if you would. Alright, so. And of course, he's not going to help me one little bit with the ward that is right in front of his face. Alright, so we need to kill some Jurassic-sized fireflies. And we need to get this Avonk out of the way so I can get this mushroom. And how many of those do I need? I love how it says collect damp mushrooms, even though Manda doesn't really need them. Collect the short reeds. Luckily, I only need 5 of those. Okay, back this way. Remember that one ranger that said never ask a ranger if they need help because they will take you up on it? He was only half joking. If you offer your aid to a ranger, he will definitely have something he wishes you to do. Alright, so we got all the reeds we need. And we now have all the mushrooms we need. We need one more of those fireflies. I see one right over there. Alright. You brought me everything for which I asked. Good. Even the mushrooms? Mandan inspects the underside of the mushroom caps and points out the scarlet ribbon that lands outward from the gills. Some of the animals that forage along the riverbanks chew the caps while they forage for food, but they're quite inedible. I like to remove any of this variety I see to keep the beasts from getting sick. Thank you for helping me collect them, though I have no use for them. But these other items will be of use to me and to the Dunedain. If you see Mithrandan before I do, tell him I was fine and had everything handled. Surely he has other things about which he can worry. Okay, so we have several to turn in. Wow, that was some lag because I should have gotten off the horse long before I already crossed the water. Let's go ahead and head back the Torn had and turn some quests in. And whatever's chasing us can just continue to chase us because we're not stopping for them. Not even for the Craven. A red coat fox. A cute little fox. Not so cute org. Alright, so out of all those quests, I think we have like 4 to turn in now. And I don't know. Why do I think the great majority of them are probably going to... Maybe not. Okay. Well, we're coming to Mithrandon first. Mandan is safe. Thank you for checking on him. I expect it is true for every community, but especially so for the Dunedain. We may argue from time to time, and we may not always get along, but we share the same purpose and care deeply for each other. For all his prickly exterior, Mandan has a bigger heart than many I have known. He hides it well, but there is nothing he would not sacrifice to help those who have need. Thank you again. Alright. Considering he had me pick mushrooms he didn't need just so the animals wouldn't eat them and get sick, yeah, I believe you. All is quiet for the moment. Thank you for helping me with my patrol. I know that a Dunedain must put his duty above a concern for glory, and that I will always do. But still I hunger for excitement. Am I wrong to hope that such greater adventure may be just over the horizon? The Angle is my home, and it is dear to me, but I hope to range further afield. I told you of the hillside caves my friend and I explored as children. I know every tunnel and passage of them, not just from those explorations, but from nights spent hiding in the dark when we feared Tornhad was threatened by foes seeking the eradication of the Dunedain. I know why we did not stand and fight, but sometimes I wish we had. I will uphold my oath without question, but it is my small hope that doing so will bring me to distant lands I have never seen, to face dangers that no man has faced, and when my duty done, to hear it said that I did well. Is that too much to ask? I hope not, my new friend. Thank you once more, and may we see each other again, far from here. I must select a prize, okay. Fate, vitality, okay, yep. Why, his name sounds familiar. And considering at least 2 of the rangers I've met here, I'm pretty sure I help as part of... They show up again later, let's just put it that way. Crustadeer was one of them. These will do very nicely. I thank you for these hides on behalf of the Dunedain and name you a friend of Tornhad. Will vitality. And for a change, this piece might actually be better than what I have. And I have leveled up to, oh, I'm level 45. As a runekeeper, you have achieved such renown to receive summons from Daughter of Gondaman. Use the Seek Darter to receive further training for your class. Okay. It's time to go get the books. The books. And let's see. I'll put that aside for the moment. See what else do we have left. Angle. And they just call it the angle in the list. I'm kind of surprised by that. Okay, so we have to talk to our friend Rebadron. And the only other thing we have is to find the cave. Find the Dunedain cave. Which must be the cave that our friend talked about. Yeah, Prestadir. I knew he was a familiar name. And I'm wondering, this almost sounds familiar, but I can't guarantee it. But Prestadir is a very familiar name. Expect to see him more than once.
What do you need?
You're back. I have told the Dunedain about the Warg Pack and spoken of my hope that the Rangers will watch over the Staghorns after my departure, but they have not agreed to do so. I admit this is not the news for which I had hoped when we came to Tornhad.
Mind my words,
These
traveler.
Dunedain have always gone where they will, and Prestadir tells me they are soon to depart on such an errand. How can they protect the Staghorns if they intend to leave the Angle and cross the mountains? Must I change my plans? Should I not journey to the Grey Havens, there to leave Middle-earth? I told Ravadorn that in confidence, but yes, I and some of my folk have been tasked with looking into some of the numerous comings from Mirkwood. We are soon to depart and cannot promise him what he seeks of us. We of the Dunedain have sworn an oath to Aragorn, our chief, and none of us would break that oath, even for so dear a friend as Ravadron. And he knows this, which tells me this performance is for your benefit. Prestador turns again to Ravadron. Change none of your plans, my friend. Not all the Dunedain will come with me on this errand, and many of our people will remain here in Tornhad. They will keep an eye upon the safety of the woodcutter and his family. Speak to Mithridan and Angwith, and see if it is not so. But for you, Medriel, while I have your ear, there is something I would like to discuss. Let us meet near Etheldir to the north, and we can speak while I conduct my last patrol for today. Okay, so we have a couple more things to do. I don't know how close we are to finishing the Angle, but it seems like we've gotten quite a bit done. And where's this thing? 59, we're going to go ahead and replace that. Level 28 earring, oh good God. I think we definitely need to do that. And that is, which earring am I replacing? This one. That's definitely helpful. We'll clean out our bags off screen because nobody feels like watching me do all that. And next time we will hopefully wrap up the quest here in the Angle. Can't guarantee, but we'll try. Until then, bye for now.